Come on, sir. We're busy.
Hey, huh?
Okay, well, give me a number 6 with an iced tea.
Here's your customer number. Thank you.
Jenny,
Wait.
you're moving like pond water over there. Come
My
on.
number is 666.
Yeah, that's it. It comes after 665. Move on, sir.
Oh no. No, not 666 again. What the hell is going on? Ah!
Hot stuff here. Excuse me.
Is there any question where you are right now? It's Murder Metal Mayhem. You know, the best intros in the business. And don't mind the plastic up there in the opening, going into the kitchen. Still getting the bathroom remodeling done. Shuey and Sons doing an amazing job here, putting this new bathroom in for us, and very, very happy with them. So, glad to have you guys here today. Going to talk some more Idaho 4 with you. We're doing an episode of 666 seconds of murder, which means this video will be less than 666 seconds or 11 minutes and 6 seconds. Okay. And if it's not, then it's free. And who else is going to give you a guarantee like that? Nobody at all. Just me. Okay. But don't forget, real quick, if you do like the video, please hit like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and comment with your thoughts, your ideas. Helps the video get out there to more people. And if you're hating on me and you leave a comment, appreciate the help with the algorithm. So just keep on commenting. That's fine. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and I'll be giving my thoughts and ideas about the case. I'm not saying anyone's guilty, and everything I say is, of course, alleged. Now, when it comes to the Idaho 4 case, there are many things that just still drive me crazy. And one of them is that damn knife sheath, okay? So many questions arise when the subject of the sheath comes up because so many assumptions were made when it's mentioned. First and foremost, how do we know the murder weapon was even a K-bar knife? I mean, I've never heard a straight answer when that question's come up. And there are more than a few times I've heard it come up that they think that there is a likelihood that there was more than one weapon, which we've heard that since the beginning about the different wounds and all that. I mean, did they really think BK had a backpack with an assortment of, weapons to use? I don't think so. Not in 12 minutes or whatever. So did the person or persons who did this leave the sheath behind on purpose, or was it an accident? If they did it on purpose, then it's likely they did it to frame BK by making sure to plant his DNA on the button snap, or they wanted to throw the police off and chasing a K-bar knife when that wasn't even the weapon that was used. Now, I've repeated this many times, but I see it in the comments that people think that, BK did this because of that DNA. And remember, it's transfer or touch DNA. It's been proven that the touch DNA was not direct, which means it's indirect, like it touched someone else and then they touched the sheath. So BK could have, pumped gas somewhere or opened a door or, looked at something in the grocery store and set it back down and someone else picked it up. And now his skin cells are on that can or bag or what have you. So plenty of reasonable doubt there. Plenty. Now, there's also the amount of DNA that's there. And it's only, from what I've read, 18% of what is needed for DNA to be considered legit and used in court. Now, think about that. How much reasonable doubt would be cast if that stat was mentioned in trial? What do you think would happen if you told a waiter that you were only willing to pay 18% of your dinner check, or your bank to tell them that you're only going to pay 18% of your mortgage next month? I mean, that's not going to fly. I mean, nobody's going to believe that. So none of their claims make any damn sense. None of the other officers that were there saw the sheath. There's no mention of it in any of the reports that have been released. But then PAYNE, who shows up on a white horse 4 hours later, magically found it on his second pass through the crime scene. Very, very convenient. Now, I have a few issues with this. With several cops walking around this scene for hours before PAYNE showed up, I'm a bit surprised that no one found it first, or at least mentioned it in the reports. To me, that's suspicious. These bedrooms were ridiculously small, and I find it hard to believe you could be in a 10 by 10 or a 12 by 12 room and not see everything. Maddie was very small and very thin, and it just seems like a sheath would be sticking out somewhere if it was below her. I've also heard it was next to her, but I'm not sure what the truth is anymore. Now, even if you want to entertain the idea that the sheath was covered up by her and that comforter that we've heard mentioned, then I would believe the sheath would have been drenched in red fluid. I mean, if it was covered in it, then likely the single skin cell on the button snap would not have survived. If we are to believe that Maddie and Kaylee were both attacked in the same bed, and that's where they lay at the end of it, then that bed would have been covered. We don't see that in any of these ridiculous crime scene pictures, nor do we see it on the sheath, okay? No mention of the sheath being covered in red stuff, okay? I mean, Kaylee alone had more than 40 wounds. Her head was so destroyed that the officers that arrived didn't even know what they were looking at. And that's a quote from them. So, I mean, how is it possible for this pristine sheath to show up? Just kind of like the magic bullet in the JFK assassination. Now, speaking of that sheath, where are the pics? I mean, where is the police body cam to show it when it was found? You know the phrase, pics or it didn't happen? Well, that's how I feel about this. I'm not accusing the police for planning the sheath, but I feel that someone who had a vested interest to point the blame to BK may have set it there next to Maddie. It was somebody that he did it with, and they wanted to pin it on him. Who knows? If you believe that BK did the crime, then this is certainly an issue that his skin cell is there. But the odds of it being there without him being involved are rather slim, and I've always believed that. But it's not good to put someone in a box for the rest of their life over that kind of evidence. I would need more. There is enough reasonable doubt here cast upon that sheath and all the possible ways it ended up there on a transferable item. If it was in a dresser or a bedpost or something like that, that would not be transferable, and that would be a completely different story. So what do you guys think? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Always love to read your comments. And don't miss my next live. That's tomorrow, Sunday, August 17th at 4 p.m. Central. It's going to be an open discussion on true crime. So whatever you guys want to talk about, you want to talk about Idaho 4, you want to talk about Long Island serial killer, you want to talk Delphi, whatever, Gacy, Bundy, I don't care. Bring it, and I'll see you there. Check out the link in the episode description for our new killer merchandise page. I mean, we've got everything thanks to Teespring. We got shirts, hats, pillows, tapestries, magnets, stickers, phone cases, tote bags. I mean, it's crazy. All right. And multiple designs that I created just for you guys. So go check it out. It's in the description. But I'd like to thank the membership here on the channel. members of the Horns High Club, and the Mayhem Squad. You guys are fantastic. And I appreciate all of the guys that watch these videos with us. You guys are all amazing. And I appreciate all of you as well. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see you next time.